Hey everybody, it's Chanchai. Yeah, I am gonna join Akai's league. I was able to make it in time today, so it should be pretty good. Um, Anyways, let's go ahead and join Akai's room. Take my watch off. I just took my son to music lessons, and we're just kind of chilling on a Saturday. Gonna participate while I can. Normally I'm not available on Saturdays, but I'm glad I've been able to join, I think, the previous 2 weeks, and now I got this week. And a little bit in a prior week as well. So Akai's room's not up yet, but it'll be up soon. I'm going to take my sweater off, though. I want to congratulate the Rock Reaper for winning his league battle this year. He's won this season for the first season for VF5REVO on Steam. He sealed it last week, and I'm glad that I was able to climb up to second with the limited time I've been able to do this. But it's been a lot of fun. I think I had like at least one hat trick. I can't remember. I don't keep count of them, but I know that there was at least one hat trick, meaning winning all 3 leagues in a day. Alright, we're watching my friend in Korea, Metal Butter. Metal Butter is the Sarah player, and we go back quite a ways. About, 25 years, 23 years ago, maybe 24 years ago. They used to do, must have been 25. It's when Virtua Fighter 4 came out in the arcades. They would upload videos to online. That was before YouTube existed, and they had a website where they hosted stuff. So they got to show a lot of the Korean Virtua Fighter at the time, and really always appreciated that. So we've always kind of kept in touch in social media. But I'm gonna join Akai's room in a sec here. Oops, that was a mistake there. There we go. North America's room's just started up.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go!
Hey, how you guys doing?
Not bad. Welcome, Chanchai.
Thanks. I'm glad I can make it this Saturday. Glad you've been able to make the last few Saturdays. But we'll see. Family might call in a bit, so we'll see. I'll be joining the room in a sec here. I'm just watching a Korean friend play on the VFTV right now. So let's see. Alright, excellent. Metal Butter takes it. Let's see here. 0329, alright.
Yep, 0329. Let me go fix things up and post.
Okay, excellent. Quite a room here. Nice, got the Lao out. Lao is so much fun. I'll play Lao for the warm-ups. Hey, Oof, how are you doing? Hope you're doing really well. Hope you're having a great weekend. So I'm really happy that that some of the Florida players in Orlando area got together, and Volcano Shed, Oof, and a couple others.
Oh, Ufus from the Florida area. Okay.
Yeah. So they ended up meeting up with Volcano Shed in the middle of this week, and had a good session. So yeah, it's really good. And there was others as well. There was some Volcano Shed was able to kind of work with a new player as well as a player who had been playing VF for a while, but finally got to interact with others, and so that's really good. So it's always a wonderful energy for a scene.
For the North America side, let's see what asked. I'm going to post on Discord to let people know that the Steam League room is made, and then there'll be a 5-match countdown before we start.
Sounds great.
And
so, Oof, yeah, we just gave a shout out to the Orlando area scene. So, hopefully, start of wonderful things to come for the Orlando area. I do have a friend who's an old veteran from the VF4 days that's out in that area, but I think they've been really busy lately. But they always get energized when a VF release happens. And that's a blonde one, Blondie. So I'll have to bug him, see if he's still interested in playing VF. But he mostly played on the older VF, so he might be one of those that kind of like, will complain about the multiple throw escape system no longer being there.
I saw on VFDC Akikono, another player from the Hydra days. We refer to the Florida player as the Hydra back in the day.
Yep.
He has posted back on the VFDC he's playing with, I think Bison Killer is his nickname.
Mm-hmm.
I think I actually played him in the St. Louis League online session. I got 7 people also. Hey, the Woodsman, the Walk Reaper is here. Congratulations to the Walk Reaper. He has already clinched the top spot for the Steam League, but second and third place is still up for grabs.
Yep. Congratulations, Reaper. Very nice.
What's the room number again? What is that here? 19051. 19051.
Very nice. They went. So here they switched their throw. They went from neutral to giant swing, which was very good.
Alright, I'm going to post some Europe side. Hopefully get some more people joining.
Good. Very nice topaz weapon. Very nice. Very good.
Round 4. Ready, go!
So uppercut to neutral. Nice Oki.
Updated.
Very good. Very nice. Nice burning hammer.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Excellent opening.
Alright, get 9 people.
Alright. Good game, topaz weapon. Nice wolf. Nice throw mix up.
Start the countdown now. 5 matches to start the North America Steam Side League.
Justin
Go-
XMB, nice to see you.
See if we get more people join the Europe side. PSN.
Hey, howdy, Justin XMB. Hope you're doing really well. Very nice. Very nice.
Round 2. Ready?
Very risky. Need to learn new combos for me.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Very nice, J-Thor.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
It's punishable. Good. Punishable. Punishable again.
Bring out!
Alright.
Round 5. Ready? Go!
Nice. Nice.
Knockout!
Alright. Good game, J-Thor. Good game.
Alright, we got Chanchai, Cessna, the Walk Reaper, the Woodsman. That's the first time participating, I believe. Switching from Taka to Pai. 4i, I usually see him playing Wolf. Akai, Topaz Weapon, Dr. Hugbox, J-Thor, and Poki Suzuki. There's still 6 spots remaining, so playing time for good, come and join.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
And we're still looking for at least 2 more people to join the Europe side, so we can get the first league going. If not, we just let the players in here just play as is. And I usually just wait how many matches remaining to let people know, give them a rough idea of when the league will actually begin.
Excellent!
That was a good conversion.
Thank you.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Nice.
Oh, that was nice.
Thank you. Good game.
I held forward.
You did? Okay. I was like, this was forward.
I held back, sorry.
Okay. Alright, oh, we're doing the Lao off. Okay. I was gonna switch to Leon.
Got lots of laws. Even the Walk Creeper has switched over to law, I see.
Well, Justin, what I will say is I really do like I really like Virtua Fighter's animations. Like ever since Final Showdown, I like them throughout the whole history of VF, but I especially like them after Final Showdown, which this is the Final Showdown animation. So nice. We're having fun with it this morning. I like that use of 4P. Nice. Interesting the way that Reaper plays their Lao. I like it. Alright.
Round 3. Ready?
So I forgot to post on the group chat, so I did make a Virtua Fire, Akai League's Virtua Fire Discord group. So those who, not Discord, Steam group, so those who don't use Discord or don't trigger WoW's, I'll use this to update. Link provided in the stream chat.
Round 4.
Hey, welcome Matt. It is a law off. Even Matt is just shoot. Wow. I guess play him while he's still alive, I guess. Alright, we have 12 people, 4 spots remain for the North American
Very
Steam
nice.
League. And Europe PSN, we still have 2 more players so that to join the World Ruler, aka Pixa, and Nieru. And 2 more matches before we start the North American side.
Well, great to see you again, Jin VGF. I think that's New York City legend. They were in the league on Tuesday. It's really nice to see them in the chat.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Got so enjoyed, but it looks like no great ball connection. Hopefully it'll fix up for next. The VEVO version did get a patch earlier this week, 1.03. People who uses their control pad and PS4 who have the same action button on multiple buttons will now be able to do that now. And they also have a ping number to the rank match. When you see the connection bar, you also see the ping, which is very nice. Yeah, hey, Kuzlink. Thanks for stopping by. Also, good games when we were playing against each other in rank. Akai player from New York. And we still have 2 more matches before we begin the first league for North America's Steam side. Information on the bottom of the screen. Steam number 19051 and code 0329. Past couple of league sessions I host is always the day's date. For North America is month then day. So 0329 for Europe, reverse day then month. Or you could just filter to the leagues. There should be less leagues for league rooms versus regular rooms. we'll be starting one more match before we start the North America side. So you got a couple minutes to do so if you want to join to the first league. But we always do 3 leagues total. So if you miss the first one, you can always participate in the second and third, or take a break and participate in the third one. Or you can play in all 3, up to you.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
And if you guys are not aware yet, Aoki released his second producer letter.
Round 3.
Basically saying the same thing as the other one. It's like the Open Championship is getting ready to go.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it's nice that he's communicating that way instead of Twitter.
Mhm.
Well, he's doing Twitter as well, his own.
Yeah.
But
The main thing is there's a little thing he wrote at the very last sentence or two, basically saying there's a surprise that they're working on. And so
interesting.
it should
That I
be
didn't pay attention to.
in-game surprise. So the development team is working out on, I guess, making sure it's not going to bug out or something. But so looking forward to see what that surprise is. I think I'll join the Europe side if they don't mind. Give them some variety, so too. Once I get this first league going. Alright, if anyone wants to change your character, to change your character now for your North American scene. If not, it's going to be a lot of LoL players.
You can change it after, but Akai would not be happy with it. So,
Alright, we're going to begin now, guys. Good luck, have fun.
good luck, have fun.
Players.
All right, I had let the chat know in Akai's chat some of Lao's options after 6k counter hits. 3 PPK is a really good one. Very easy to do, good damage. 4k is really good if they're against the wall. I walked into that, okay. Alright, remembering how to play Leon. We're doing the messy hair costume, but I'm going to change the costume to another one after this. Very good. But I know that J-Thor has been punishing better in recent time. Okay, that is a change that I didn't realize. This thing won't work against crouch. We might have to change this crouch option. Crouch might be strong. Very good. Alright, good game, J-Thor, good game.
What a knucklehead!
Yeah, defense is good. Defense is good. Just remember, part of the defense is a snappy response when you get advantage. So, or at least that's a good, like, the thing to get good at with defense is to make use of the advantage right away when you have it. So it does mean to attack. It means to be sharper, right? If you can sharpen up your defense and your counter offense, then your defense is really strong. Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad you like that costume. I have a feeling some people are gonna dislike it. I had a fun feeling when I made that one. But yeah. But yeah, keep it up. You're on the right track on improving your defense. You are. So yeah. That's what I feel like a lot of people are gonna hate the hair. But hey, there's a lot of people in Japan that have that hair, so we're gonna call it the J-Fro because it covers two different groups. Because the J-Fro is a real thing in Japan, so. Alright. When this forced side turn is always really mean, you gotta like defend. Good. Really good stuff. Matthew's game has been sharp for a while, so they're very snappy on offense and defense, which I like. Ah, that should have been punished. Alright, good game, Matthew. Good game, nice Lao. Nice Lao. I like the use of 66k plus G on Okizemi. It's pretty good.
See? I thought I'm better.
Alright, Diesel, thank you so much for the resubscribe. I really, really appreciate it. So always appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Again, as I said last week on with Akai, basically with the money that I got from Twitch, I'm able to buy a USB card to for my PC. That'll help the stream a lot better. It'll make sure that all of the equipment I'm running is powered and driven properly. It's one of the downsides with PCs. Can be, got to keep tweaking it to get everything going right. So. Alright. Let's see. So we're having fun with this league. We got two more games that are one game still going. Ba versus J-Thor. Awesome. Really glad to have you here, Ba. And nice to see you playing Pi. And seeing Matthew play Lao has been really cool. Four Eyes here with Akira. And we got Deegan Pones. Pretty cool. We got Setsuna, Hugbox, Poke Suzuki, and Jimmy Claymore's in the room. Wonderful. Alright, Poke Suzuki, here we go. We had a interesting rack filter that's applied to the game. So we get, the game's applying like a rack filter so that certain things blur at a certain distance. Alright. Suzuki. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Excellent. I like it. Here we go.
Excellent. Round 3. Ready?
We're gonna work on our sharpness. I see.
Knockout.
Okay.
Round 4. Ready? Go.
Very good punish. Good punish. I'm glad they teched into guard. That's the correct answer.
Ready? Go. Knockout.
Alright, very good game, Poke Suzuki. Excellent stuff, using Pai's speed and disruptiveness. It's really good. She actually also has like her range is better than you would think too, so it's really, really good stuff. She can cut through some of the range play if she commits to it, but she doesn't have to commit hard, which is what's really good. That was excellent. Good stuff. Keep it up.
Round 1. Ready? Go. Knockout.
Alright, Degon Pons.
Round 2.
Degon Pons.
Ready? Go.
So because you're favoring attack options in a certain case, it does allow us to do stuff like this a bit more.
Knockout.
Okay.
Round 3. Ready? Go. Excellent.
Alright, good game, Degon Pons. Good game. So the flow is fine. The flow overall is good. It's just that you do favor attack options here. And you do favor spacing out into attack. The problem with spacing out into attack, it's similar to doing a delay attack, which means that if you definitely attack, then I can definitely interrupt it. I can definitely like cut it off right away. Oh no, Jimmy Claymore's I think they joined the session too late. That's too bad. It's always good to have Jimmy in here, so it's too bad if Jimmy but they weren't in the league. They joined after the league started. Okay, so maybe next league. Big battle versus the Rock Reaper and Setsuna. Setsuna looks like Setsuna won that battle. That's really good. Alright. So how's everyone doing today? You're all having a good Saturday. I think it's been a nice spring. I think we're getting nice spring all across the country. In Portland, we've had like both a lot of sunshine and rain this week. Lots of both. Oh no, we don't get the replay. Got the Ric Flair, but no replay. We're going to go ahead and roll an ad really quick. So we're doing the first league of the Akai leagues today on Saturday, March 29th. This is the Steam North America leagues. The Rock Reaper. This is the last day for this first season of it, and the Rock Reaper has sealed it last week. So the Rock Reaper will definitely be taking first place. I think I'm in second, which surprised me. But I'm, I haven't been able to participate as much as I'd like, but I did get to get in quite a bit, so I'm happy. Satsuna's been gone most of this season. He's been busy with business trips and trips that they need to take. So Satsuna's only been able to participate a little bit, so they've been doing amazing results as well, considering that. And tomorrow will be the North America PlayStation Network leagues. Right now I'm in first place, but the Rock Reaper has a good shot to possibly overtake it or at least tie it. But there's quite a bit of obstacles in the Rock Reaper's way, so we'll see how it goes. All right, let's do this, Reaper. I've been enjoying our battles a lot. Our battles have been a lot of fun. Last week it ended on a really high note with some intense close battles. But Reaper and I go back and forth a lot. Sometimes I go pretty hard against them, sometimes they go pretty hard against me. Good. That was so good. This always gets me the back throw. Very good. Just a little punch. Can't do that there. I like this one.
Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout!
Alright, really good game, Reaper. Always a blast. Always so much fun.
See? I thought I'm better.
Alright, for I. It's you and I. Here we go.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Very nice.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Very nice. Good.
Knockout.
Alright, very good game for I. Very good game. That last round was pretty good. I know you were hesitating a lot, but it did make you much harder to read. Does also mean I probably should have thrown more. There's a lot of stuff from VF5 Vanilla I like, but which stuff are you enjoying from VF5 Vanilla? VF5 Vanilla's got a lot of good stuff. It's I do love VF5 Vanilla, but it is, of the modern Virtua Fighters, it's probably my least favorite one, but I still like it a lot. I mean, it's still a wonderful game that I love to play. But would love to know what were the things that you love a lot. I love the stages in Virtua Fighter 5 Vanilla, and I really like the level design in Virtua Fighter 5 Vanilla. I think like the budget was scrapped when it came to VF5R and VF5 Final Showdown when it came to the stage. The levels, like the stages just look so gorgeous. VF5 Vanilla, I like the soundtrack a lot, and if you take a still photo, it's really gorgeous game. I mean, it's a gorgeous game, period. But I really like how, I really like the animations in Final Showdown. Okay, FC Racer had wasn't able to stay. That's too bad. Oh, they didn't make it into that first league. Okay. Yeah, the stages are really gorgeous in VF5 Vanilla, and again, I love that soundtrack. Really love that soundtrack. Alright, Topaz Weapon, here we go. Good to see you, my friend. Always good working with you, VF.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
This is Leon using the super crouch to get under this mid rising attack.
Ready, go!
Nice. That was my bad. Alright, good game, Tough Fast Weapon. That was a really good game.
Forgot the train, eh?
The commentary was really fun in VF5REVO Vanilla. I also said that the commentary track also made the CPU versus CPU money matches extra hilarious. So back then, some people liked betting on they like turning fighting games into horse racing. They'll bet on who's gonna win on a CPU versus CPU battle. It's really funny. All right, Setsuna's been playing quite a bit this week. I think they finally got they've been busy with trips and business, so. He's just waiting. Okay. Good. So he's trying to control the points of interaction. I see. The problem with using jab against Akira is this. And then the problem with jab is something like this. So, very good. Have to beat that. Alright. Alright, good game, Setsuna. Good game. I know he tried something there. I was surprised he didn't get the 9K out of the ring. I think he changed his mind last second. Because normally I'd expect him to double down on something there. So, but I guess he decided to guard. He's probably gonna try to push me out of the ring. So it was a very narrow guess, but I guessed correctly. So, I'll take it. And Dr. Hugbox, alright. Alright, here we go, Dr. Hugbox.
Round one. Ready, go!
Very nice guard. Alright. I like that he stayed down though. Actually, that changes some things up about that sequence. Man, I love that will beat that. Excellent stuff. Good choice. The throw is a great choice here. That was really good. Dr. Hugbox playing this very, very well. Good games. Very good game. Very scary stuff. I like what they went for. They went for some really, really good high damage stuff. So good game, Dr. Hugbox. Very good game.
What a knucklehead.
Hey, Oof, have a good day at work, and thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Alright, blah blah blah. Here we go. Very good games, Dr. Hugbox. I really liked a lot of how you played that. This was the problem with doing quick, quick rise in place is bad in that situation. Very good choice here, though. I like how you mix that up. Good. I like that. That thing drives me nuts. This stance is tough because it'll cause a player like me to not try to attack.
Round three. Ready, go!
You gotta roll up or down. The decision to throw is really good. The throw decisions are really great.
Round four. Ready, go!
Good game, blah blah blah. Very scary decisions sometimes here. So good stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. I like how you're playing your pie.
What a knucklehead.
Alright. Setsuna and I got same round count, so it's really good.
Congratulations to Chanchai for getting first place, Setsuna second, and the Walk Cooper third. Thank you guys for playing. We'll have 10 to 15 minute break before we start the second league. So those who is gonna leave, thanks for playing. And those who want to join, you got 10 to 15 minutes to do so. Those staying, go take a nice break, stretch, and snack or something.
It was really good games. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Poki Suzuki. Like he's slow. He started really slow.
Yeah.
I mean, no, 83, not bad.
Yeah. No, I was their pie is very, very disruptive. It's doing a lot of poke, 2G, throw. They did a lot of throwing against me. I like it because the way they mix up throw made it very hard to kind of get a feel for things, and I thought that was really good. I thought the throws were great. It made the rest of Pie's game really like harder to deal with, and then you know they used the party stance, and they knew that I probably would not attack into the party stance, so they quickly switched into an offensive option. It was really good. So yeah, I don't know what to call that party stance where she does like a sidewalk, but yeah.
Oh, the Hakeshu.
Hakesho.
Sure.
Hakeshu. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, then we go post it on to let people know you can join the Steam side of League. Make sure you guys check your config to see if it's actually getting get changed.
Really like watching Woodsman versus Jimmy here. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. The O button thumbs down. I keep forgetting to wait 2 seconds to change it. It's like
The which thing?
the stamps where you actually press O to try to cancel out from the stamp menu and just hit thumbs down.
Oh,
So
yeah.
immediately after you hear a lot of a clap to say, I'm not trying thumbs down someone.
Yeah. It's probably like a design document oversight kind of thing. So, but well, the problem is that you know in the U.S. that's confirm button, or in Japan that's the confirm button. So.
Yeah, that's money.
In the Japanese PlayStation design guidelines, O is confirmed, because in Japanese culture O is like yes and X is no. It's like when you cheer for your friend and they did.
With their arms when they're saying no.
That's what I was gonna say is yeah, when they like put their hands up in a big giant ring, that's like, yeah, you did it. Right? And then like they put a big X, that's like no. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I noticed that when playing the in the old days on PlayStation, Japanese role-playing games versus the Western games, which buttons is used for the confirmation, not.
Yeah. Well, if you're like a multi-console gamer like me, right, then when you're playing on Nintendo, you know, the A is the confirm button. A and B, right? Where the circle location would be confirm on Nintendo, and then, you know, where the X would be cancel, but then PlayStation, it's, you know, opposite in the US, but same in Japan, you know, so. Every it's like the combination of region and console has its design language. Baba says.
Match countdown now for the North American Steam for the second league.
Yeah. So Baba says Leon always freezes me. Good games, Chanchai. Yeah, but it doesn't look like you're freezing because you did a really good job of making me freeze. So it's all good. But you definitely seemed. I really liked how active you were, Baba. And again, when you went for throw, it's whether it was because intentional or just random guess, it was powerful because it makes your other option strong, and it makes it scary to try to kind of wait you out. You know, it makes it harder to wait you out and try to wait for a mistake from Pi.
Anything that makes you think
Yeah.
stacks the other opponent, right?
Yep. So it's really important thing. Like a lot of it depends on who your opponent is, but if you're playing an opponent that's watching more, throwing becomes pretty good. So in the VF Discord, I'd been giving some feedback where, because I think it's like 2 European players now that just feel like you should like. While I would say that if you're at a disadvantage, throwing is is not a good option generally. There are times where it's fine to do with reason, right? If somebody's trying to play around the fuzzy guard, like delay throw, or somebody's playing like they're just watching, throwing is kind of actually okay there because if you think they're actually going to still watch, if they're still just not committing to anything, then throwing becomes good. Because the delay throw, you could still end up throwing before they do when they do the delay throw, and then when they do offensive move also, when people start using offensive move, suddenly throwing even though you're -5, throwing is fine if they keep doing offensive move when they're +5. So it's one of those things where it depends on the opponent. So this game, there is, like when you get to more intermediate or even advanced level, there's this strong idea that there's like this one way to play VF, and that's not true at all. It's just that we teach stuff like the boxing, we teach other fundamentals because they're very effective and they help us structure how we fight, but the predictability is always the challenge and the game is always open. So if you over-define how one should play, you're going to be predictable yourself, and you're going to end up losing sight to the fact that there's always counterplay for like everything in this game. Pi gives a lot of players freedom because her ability to disrupt, Pi's ability to disrupt like can cause thoughtful players to freeze up. It can also cause people that are trying to like get hits in but like are not getting hits to freeze up too. So it's the advantage of speed and disruption. What am I doing? I thought I was playing loud. I gotta move my phone.
You are playing loud, just
Yeah.
loud.
I know. Well, I also had a phone right next to my hand because I forgot that for our chats I put it right there because I don't normally play this part.
What's going on?
Here we go. Almost. I'm just gonna evade that.
That's a very ADHD thing. Part of the ADHD experience is dissociating and being like, what the fuck is going on?
Round 3. Ready?
Very good. I'm surprised I didn't get that.
Round 4. Ready?
Very good.
Oh, you got the side throw?
What's that?
You got the side throw, is that?
Yeah.
Round 5. Ready? Go!
Both North America Steam League and the European League, we're going to start after 4 more matches. We'll start the second league of both.
All right.
Information's on the bottom.
Very good game, Jimmy.
North America. Jimmy Kramer.
That was a lot of fun. Very good game, Jimmy. That was a lot of fun.
Before, thanks for playing Poppy Suzuki, Topaz Weapon, Digan Pawns, and Dr. Hookbox.
Round one. Ready, go!
So what do you guys think is the surprise for that Aoki mentioned in his producer letter?
What was the exact quote? I can't
More
remember.
money? Wait, more money for us?
For the global showdown.
What was the exact wording? I can't remember. So.
I think it's something related to the game though, because they say the development team is working on something.
Oh, then yes. Maybe the final. No, I don't think it's the suits. I don't think it's the costumes.
It's just Doral.
It could be though, but I don't trust it.
It's just Doral being unlocked. That's all it is.
Because he did mention also that it's supposed to be done in parallel with the Open Championship that they're doing right now. So
Maybe he's porting VF3 TV. Also, Baba plays very VF2 like.
Yeah.
does it? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I see some things that you would kind of like use and do and too.
I think they're trying to imitate Jimmy though too right now.
Like
So.
kind of the mantra of how you're playing.
I think they were trying to do similar to what Jimmy was doing.
Alright, 2 more matches before we start North America's Steam League.
I mean, it could be the costumes, like the 30th anniversary one is a good showing that they do have the assets to give us the suits, but.
Oh, Baba, you're using good moves, so you're good.
Dualium person that account that LD was
Yeah,
playing.
we played Aurelium.
Yeah, so the dual assets should all be in there too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are. They absolutely are. I think this guy is using something to spoof the game into saying, "Hey, this is the character I'm using."
Yeah, I look up Dualium game and he's from the Europe region, and his account is listed to be in the Europe region.
Yeah, I think it's not finished because it's like the character does not feel polished at all, like the visual aspect of it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's Duro. Through and through. I mean, it could be the costumes, or it could be Duro. Which would make it very interesting to play this game.
The other thing that I was thinking, maybe to flesh out the tournament schedule they have inside the game.
It could be.
Because right now it's just always the same thing, just 3 tournaments during the weekends. And
yeah, I mean, the other thing could be, like, if you think about it, people have been asking a lot is replay features.
that's true.
It could be
And I
replay.
think they did it in the same way that VFTV works in the arcades.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could be something that they're fleshing out.
Yeah, it could be the replay is probably actually a pretty likely thing too. So.
But I think the closest things are probably costumes and or Dural. That would be funny though. I wonder if Chanchai muted himself. That would be funny.
Maybe he's talking specific to his stream.
It could be.
No, I forgot that the iPhone's button hit off and it did the Siri thing, and when it does that, it like Discord just mutes and doesn't turn off.
Yeah.
So I forgot that Discord doesn't unmute after that. So yeah.
Alright, we got one more match before we start the North America Steam League. So you want to join? You got a couple minutes to do so. Akai mirror match going on. The one without the shirt is FC Racer, and the one with the shirt is
Shirts and skins.
Shirts and skins. Yeah.
Let's go.
So I remember I saw a Twitter post by you, Sasuna, how you say you used to play in the arcades, but you make sure you didn't win that too much.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it really true that there's a?
It's really true. There was a local arcade that I went to that was in a shady part of town. There was always a gang member there or two, and some guy smoking pot. So, like, I don't know. Tried not to get into trouble. They would like initially when I was like smaller, they would like just chase me out if I was winning too much.
Alright, we also just have one more match before we start Europe. So anyone still want to join? Please do. Information on the bottom.
This arcade was also actually the closest one to my house, so it was the one that I had the most access to. The other ones were at least a 30-minute bus ride or more.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, guys.
Very good stuff. Good stories. Yeah, don't mess with people in El Salvador. It's an awesome story from Setsuna. Definitely interesting times. I know for me, just America, it wasn't as rough as that, but it was like, don't throw in some arcades because you could get beaten up for that. Alright, we go for I might have counter hit the backdash here if that's what you're trying to do. You gotta respond really quick to that. There you go. Very good.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Alright, good games for I. So I'm using a combination of stuff. I'm not using spacing to run away, but I am using spacing to kind of gauge what you might whiff, what you might not, and which attacks kind of will control there. And then I'm using, because your tempo is moving up and down, right? There's the part of you that's slowing down to try to, probably you're not sure what to do. Attack. Yeah, Hot Sauce Nelly Mercer, Don't Throw Me days. Yeah, those Don't Throw Me days were funny. You could get beat up at some arcades if you would throw. So there'd be house rules. So you just kind of win without it. But you know, the truth is that if you needed that rule, you were probably gonna lose just on other stuff. You know, so I'd always win. Right? But yeah, there's also yeah, you risked your life if you threw someone in the wrong arcade, 100%. You also risked. You also sometimes had punks who would like their friends would hit your buttons while you're playing, but if that was the case, I would still beat them because, you know, clearly if they needed their friend to do that, I can probably win even with that happening. So, but yeah, it's fun stories, fun days. All right, Reaper, here we go. Here we go. close. I love that 4-6K. 4-6K is so good on Oki right here. Crumples like that now too. And this is the throw option here. I delayed. I delayed here. I was too slow. Maybe not.
Excellent. Round 4. Ready?
Sidekick would have been better.
Ready?
Really good game, Reaper. Really good game. If it was 1P, it'd be a different outcome. Very good game, my friend.
Round 1. Ready? Go! My time is here. Knockout. Round 2. Ready? Go!
That's right. Jab, jab, or loses to shoulder. Alright, good game, Setsuna. Good game. Both of us have to keep fighting our impulses, right? Yeah, good games. Very good game. Hey, Calamity, good to see you. Hope you're doing really well. How have you been doing? How's your weekend going so far? It's wonderful to see you, Calamity. Alright, Woodsman, here we go. I'm glad you're watching us here. It's good to have your company.
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
Very nice. This is the route you're gonna go. Okay. Let's see.
Round three. Ready, go!
Alright, good game, Woodsman. Good game.
See? I thought I'm better.
So that is the weakness to using highs in cases like that. Is the highs get vulnerable to crouching attacks. But really good game. Really good stuff. Keep it up. Keep it up with your Jeffrey. I like it.
Round one. Ready, go!
Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Very good stuff. FC Racer is always a tricky one to read.
Round three. Ready, go!
Nice. I like that. The hesitation. If they didn't, they would have gotten the counter hit here. Maybe I think they were probably going super dashing elbow, maybe. But yeah, good game, FC Racer. Good game.
I thought I'm better.
Well, the way they've been playing was they've been playing on kind of a delayed timing, and so that's why I kind of went with it. Is they've been they're like trying to react. I do it with everyone that like tries to play reactive, right? When they try to play like on the delay or like they're watching. Now you're very sharp when you watch, so it's a little different against you, but it's like watching how FC Racer's playing the neutral, and it's telling me like they don't want to. They're concerned about committing to certain stuff, but they're open to committing other stuff. So that's kind of why I felt like that would work. But also but the good thing was they weren't doing low punch, right? They were doing they were trying to do the right thing, super dashing elbow. They just did it too slow. They just didn't buffer it fast enough. So you can't crouch dash under that. Oh, I like that. Look at that, that's so good. Very good. Very good, J-Thor. Alright, here we go. That was really good. Alright, J-Thor. This I like. So this is really scary stuff. The J-Thor has now upped the tempo to just the right amount. Because before they were taking too long to do stuff. Thought I got that. I must have evaded too early. Good game, J-Thor. Good game. When you wake up, you do need to defend a little more when you wake up. That's probably the main thing.
I want a serious fight.
I know it's crazy coming from me who likes to attack when I wake up. But in this case, there were a lot of situations that you lost just because you were aggressive when you woke up. And it would have changed. It could have changed at least a round. So yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. You're doing great. You're towing that line. You're trying to figure out that balance between offense and defense, and you're doing really well. You're playing both sides pretty well. So keep it up. It's great seeing you improve on your defense, and it's great seeing you try to figure out where you put in your offense. Keep that up. So sharpness is it. Very fun battle here. Setsuna as Akira is very scary against Pi, by the way. Like, watching Setsuna rough up all of the Pies is pretty interesting to watch. So... think sometimes it makes me go, I wish I had that dashing elbow. You know, even though he doesn't use it that much, it's just more that Akira has good medium range, fast mid attacks that are just powerful as hell, and so that won't be crushed and won't get disrupted. This shoulder use was really good there. Patience. Used it as a mix-up in this case. And using 4-6P plus K more, maybe it has to do with the opponent's evasion or not. I think if you evade to his back a lot, he'll be afraid to use it. But with Akira, evading to Akira's back is pretty strong because it, as long as you, of course, overdoing it's bad because super dashing elbow. But and mainly it's got 4-6 PKG is the main tool that Akira has. So delay attacking is just really scary by Akira. But when you get successful evades to, if you're gonna evading to the backside is strong. Alright, we're gonna fight Jimmy Claymore. Sadly, I popped the ads right before this. But you guys could watch this on the small screen, at least, usually. Maybe not on mine. But you have to watch the VOD if... Alright, good game, Jimmy. So Jimmy and I got to work on some technique stuff here. You know, one of the things that I do use against people that are doing a lot of rapid 2G, 5G, is for whatever reason I've caught a lot of people with P plus K with it, with just a fadeaway into it, like crouch backdash into P plus K. 4-6K, surprisingly, if somebody's, because they're playing linear, and that would be surprising. And Leon would be Nitaku. 4-6K is one of those things where if they evade, then he's really punishable. So you don't want to overuse 4-6K. But for whatever reason, sometimes I catch people with that too. But it was really fun. Good stuff, Jimmy. Thanks for the technique training. Lau versus Leon. Forgot it's Pi.
Round 3. Ready?
Good game, Baba.
I want a serious fight.
I liked when you chose to rush. I did want to try to capture if you were to try to play a mid-range play, because a lot of times I'm able to kind of turn that punish the mid-range play, so that you went with the full PPP was pretty good. PPP is usually not that good in the especially in the opening, but in that case it completely caught what I was trying to do, which was to try to punish a mid-range play. So good stuff, very good stuff. Definitely keep adding to your move list. There's a lot of good moves for Pi. Long-term project, mastering her 3P is really good. She has so many plays and so many variations off 3P. It's so powerful, but it's hard. That's long-term plan. Short-term, I think it's 4-6P is pretty good. It might be from crouch 4P, but whatever it is, she's got like those two weird strikes, hand strikes that are good. It's pretty good. 6-6P plus K is actually surprisingly good too. Alright. Try to be very careful because Pi can flip the stage on us a bit if we make a mistake. Go.
Round 3. Ready? Go.
Very good. Very good. Good game, Matthew.
See? I thought I'm better.
Trying hard to counter all of Pi's different approaches. Good thing is that Pi, it does give you a lot of freedom. She has so many options, so many different approaches she can take. So also, Nelly, hope you're doing really good. Hope you're doing really good, my friend. Been wondering if you have been playing on Revo much. I'm guessing you have if you're watching though, so hope you've been having awesome matches. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad that Brooklyn Arcade is able to sustain and stay up. Good. Good. A little too aggressive. Good.
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
Offensive move is a very risky opener. Very nice. Very nice. I like the zone. I like the ranging there. All right, that was good.
Ready, go!
All right, good game, Two Scoops. Good game. Your Sarah is very, very aggressive, so that's it carries a lot of risks. But there's been very interesting attacks. I saw you use spacing a bit, so that was good. I see you working and learning Flamingo and applying that, so that's really good. But the sharper your defense gets, then the sharper your counter offense will be. So keep it up. Keep it up.
Please do. Those can. Thanks again. We'll do one more league. And got 10 to 15 minutes before we start. Hey, welcome, Buko. And we got Assassin here. Awesome. Thanks for.
All right, welcome, Assassin. Yeah, on PlayStation it's Assassino, but it's Assassin like on every other social media thing, or maybe it's Twitter where it's Assassino.
I think it's Twitter where it's Assassino.
Yeah. All right, Bugal bringing in the Taka. It's always good to have Taka in your leagues. All right. Congrats. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Well, it was really fun. I enjoyed the battle, and thank you. Man.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, guys, I'm going to host us around. And then start a countdown, and I do have to go AFK because something was left on the stove for 30 minutes, and we got a lot of smoke in the house right now, so.
Oh lord.
But no one's hurt, so that's good.
That's good.
I'm glad no one is hurt. Nelly, message me anytime if you want to play. I'm happy to play on PSN also, as well.
Yeah, we were at House Nelly, right? You talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But go
I
ahead.
want to say that picking Taka versus Assassin is probably not a good idea.
It's okay. It's good training. It's good training for Bukal. It's good training.
He's got all the reads on Taka.
Alright. The Woodsman, Jimmy, Matt, thanks for playing.
Round 1.
And Matt is streaming now, so definitely give him a follow.
Oh, definitely follow Matthew. Yeah. You got the link for Matthew. Let's see. I'll be right back. I'll add Matthew.
Alright, from your side, thanks for playing. Box Pizza came first, and Pixel second, and Nia third. Thanks again, everyone, for playing. Really appreciate it. Thanks to Am Giz for joining for the first time. That's it. If you want to continue playing the room, please do so. If not, again, thanks. We appreciate it. We'll do this again next week, every time at the same time. Except now there's just the daylight saving times. Alright, so let me go switch this back to Steam.
I want to give a shout out. Right now, J Thor is streaming. The Rock Reaper is streaming. FC Racer is streaming as well.
Oh, there's a Dark Reaper playing.
Yeah, there's a Dark Reaper as well.
Invasion of the Reapers. Where is Matthew? I don't see him.
And
Let me get the link. That's earlier. Actually, posted up in my stream. Let me scroll up.
Round 4.
He has a big, lots of numbers, so.
Oh Lord.
So
see,
that should.
I didn't see it listed under Revo, so that's why I couldn't find him.
Oh, he's not streaming right now. Just right now, he was.
Oh, okay.
Alright, this is done. Out here.
Knockout.
Up.
Round 5. Ready, go.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to post this on.
I will say, since we're now in the PC era of fighting games with Virtua Fighter, with tournaments, try to get the best PC you can in your local scene for the tournament. You know, it's definitely true that a lot of people can play VF and have a great time with it on a lot of PC platforms, but you will notice a variance in input delay depending on the computer you're using, and also if they're using USB hubs as well. And I do recommend USB hubs because you don't want people to destroy the USB port on your notebook. So try to use a powered USB hub, especially. And if there's a community preferred one, that would be great. But generally it should at least be powered. If it's not powered, there's a chance it'll lag or not get the sufficient power to be running at the full speed.
Yeah, that's true.
But we've also seen, just like on different specs, you know, I've had secretly one of the smaller tournaments recently, one of my rounds, I was nice to let the opponent have like 3 retries because we kept running into issues on the PC that was being used for the tournament. But we only used it for that match because after that we were like, okay, let's just keep it on the 2 machines that we know are less likely to have this problem. But that one, it was just more like it was underpowered, and I think their controller also had issues with the cable, so it was like intermittent. Like, you know, I think everyone's had an experience with a bad USB cable or a bad like phone cable, right? And I think it was something like that, and it was causing a lot of issues where the game is just seeing a new controller logging back in and out like rapidly. You know?
Yeah, that's a cable thing.
And so once that happened, it causes lag on both sides too. So suddenly, my connection's fine, but because the game Steam is trying to manage this controller going in and out, like I'm getting dropped inputs too. So I was like, it was interesting to have a round where I think I played a crazy amount of games because of how many times I was like, fine, go ahead, we'll redo it. We'll redo it again. Redo it again, you know. But you know, then we just moved it to one of the more stable machines and we're fine. So it is a trickier thing. This is where the console can be a lot better. And I would say on most PCs I have played on, the game's input delay is really good. Like the there's not that much. It's playing really sharp and fast. But on some machines it goes up and down like crazy. So it's up to the machines. Sometimes you get other issues of like the game flipping into Windows mode instead of staying in full screen mode, and then making sure that whoever's the TO knows how to get everything back to normal, so to speak, or get back to like what's expected. And then there's standard stuff like which would happen on console as well, which is to make sure that like I recommend using the default Ultimate Showdown UI as just the standard. When you start doing like the retro, or you start using like the Tekken one, the round start timing is good. People are going to feel the difference in the round start timing. It could upset them, but for a tournament, I think you can just say outright, this is the UI we're going to use for the tournament. And, you know, then people know what to prepare for. Yeah, so I actually like using, like, to be honest, I like how reliable playing on the PS4, PS5 is, but I'm having a blast playing it on any platform. We play it on both at our locals. We have a really good PS4 Pro setup, and then we also have some laptops that people bring. So we've been playing on a variety of setups.
And they're both the same exact games, and system-wise.
System-wise, they are. I know people are going to talk about like the difference in the delay. It depends. I don't know. For me, I've always been used to just making adjustments, but I know that opinion seems seemingly more controversial these days to people.
I kind of go with the Chanchai's opinion too on this, because there's so many variables that can cause difference in your input, how fast your input is read, the monitor that's being used, the system, and the controller, right? And I think there's going to be always an issue with I really saw like when you participate in offline events, right? You can't control it to be exactly the same as how it is at your home.
100%.
So I would really suggest people just get used to, like, before you actually participate in a tournament, if possible, just
play on the setup. Play on the setup if you can. Yeah. Play. I do recommend time on whatever setup you play, like whatever the tournament setup is. If you can get matches in there, and in my experience, and also with watching players do this too, the players that play on the setup a little more are usually better off than those that are trying to, I don't know, safeguard secret tech and not play before the tournament. I've usually seen the players who refuse to play before the tournament, perform a little less, and the players who've been playing all day on that setup tend to perform better. That's just my experience. That's anecdotal. Everyone's different. But I would say my recommendation is to get time on whatever setup you're going to use in the tournament.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Yeah, Raidblade, who has a crazy amount of tournament running experience, says, too long didn't read. Most TOs are going to use varied setups, 100%. So you're going to, just like what Akai is saying, get time in on the setup. You're going to want to get used to it. And you're going to want to make sure your controller works on it,
Some analogies I like to think of, this is with baseball, because I am a big baseball fan. If you play in Colorado, versus anywhere else,
elevation,
because of the altitude and humidity or whatever,
the
ball plays differently. So, but
completely,
it is what it is. And so, I guess if you were home field advantage, if you could bring your own set and everything.
Yeah.
But it's just something. If you're going to compete, it's something you just have to be aware that there's always going to be slight differences in how your inputs are read. Again, because of the platform being used, this display is being used in the controllers.
Yeah. I personally find it to be as part of the way of the warrior, the way of the professional. You have to adjust. right? I mean, control what you can control, and then but then after that, you can try to influence other variables, but you really need to understand what you can and cannot control so that you can be more efficient with where your efforts are going towards optimizing your experience. And a lot of times it does mean that you yourself are going to have to adjust some things, you know. So I think that's interesting. Oh, am I disconnected from the Discord again? All right, can you hear me? Mic check. That's so funny.
Genesis Frenzy, I believe he's West Coast.
Yes, Genesis Frenzy is West Coast.
And R Panda is attending. And then we got Limey from Texas, so kind of Texas. Last match before we begin, thanks for playing for I. But we had Taco Guy who finished third the last Texas Showdown. Twice a day, I think that's his name. SoCal player who finished third, and SoCal 6 yesterday participate, late fate player. And of course Blurry, who participate, seeing his growth since he participated 3 years ago in the Akai League, so I'm waiting for him to do well.
Yeah, but I really do like where Blurring's at in their development arc. So they've been investing time in strengthening their core VF. So they've been playing a lot of Jackie in recent times, and I think it's paying off. But I do think we're gonna, they're gonna see mixed results for a while. But I think in the long term, it's gonna make them a lot stronger sooner, more scary than before. But I think right now they're in the mindset of just they're having a great time playing VF right now.
There's also going to be an online Cho event tonight, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's not Cho event no more. It's called Haya event, right? Haya Cup.
Haya Cup now.
I wonder, because he always, if he's doing, he's probably messing a little bit because he doesn't say Troy Cup.
Yeah.
It's been going on so long, right?
Yeah. But definitely check that out. We'll participate in it if you can.
Very exciting battle. Alright, good luck, have fun, everyone.
No, I think there's...
Oh, I thought you said one more. Okay.
No, you're correct. I thought there's going to be round 5. I was sorry about it. Alright, good luck, have fun, everyone.
Alright, that's a lot of fun. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, Uncle Roger's Haya Cup. There we go. I like that. Alright, Reaper, here we go. This is always an intense battle for us, especially on this stage. This stage goes nuts. Goes really nuts. Good game. I was able to use the stage well. So
Forgot to train, eh?
I see. So that's the deal that that assassin was talking about. That's pretty amazing. So $400 off on the Victus laptop. That's fantastic. That's awesome. I'm glad it's been playing great for you too. It's a wonderful deal. The only thing we're worried about is Monster Hunter, right? So a lot of people getting new PCs from Monster Hunter too.
I won't lose. Presenting the brat. Round one. Ready, go.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's so cool. I like that long duck kick. Is it long duck kick? It's really good right there.
Ready, go.
I like that stay crouch. Oh, so cool. I love this. Really good stuff, Assassin. I like this new stuff. Nice.
Round four. Ready,
Oh, that's such a good kick. Yeah, that's the risk of that. Good game. And I like the 2 P plus KP. But no, this is good stuff. So this long ducking double kick is really good. Because of that, I have to watch out for the second kick or wait. And that was really good. Really good stuff. I like it. I like all this new stuff with Brad. It's very fun. Good game. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about evade punishing it, but yeah. So I just gotta wait for the evade punishment. The -15 is not as big of a deal as because with Leon that doesn't really mean much. But I had right there I had like evade punish, but that's what I mean. I have to wait for the second kick to whiff.
round one. Ready, go.
Good.
Round two. Ready, go.
I see.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go.
Alright, good game, Baba. This stage is really tough for Taka against Leon, so good game.
What a knucklehead. Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
Very good. I like that. I like that a lot. That was good use of FIFO's K.
Round three. Ready, go! Round four. Ready, go!
Alright, good game, 2 scoops. Thank you very much for the raid, Dark Reaper. I hope you had a good session. I saw some of that, so good stuff. And welcome to those who are raiding. And
Round one. Ready, go!
I see. Drop for that. Yeah.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout.
I see.
Round three. Ready, go! Excellent. Round four. Ready, go!
Very good. Good game, Setsuna. Throw. Evading the throw is what I need to do against Setsuna more. Good game. Good game. Yep. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. But yeah, it's good stuff. So Setsuna sometimes likes to do evade if he sees an evade. So it's like you evade, he'll evade. So because of that, evade throw is actually pretty strong there, but it is scary because he might go for a certain other option. But actually, because he likes to do ECD right buffered, then throw is actually pretty strong against him. But if you guess wrong, yeah, you got to stagger break the shoulder. So 4-6P would be scary though. I see. That is annoying. Okay. So with Bugo, at least they got set to 3-frame rollback. It's good. I see, they like to buffer buttons. Then we also have to realize that they've got a force mix-up here if you block this stomp. So we got to play into that guess. Almost got the low punch. All right. Good game, Bugal. Good game. So I like the way they play. They are very aggressive. Like, not like aggressive. They're like, if they know that they're in a forced guess situation, when they decide to, they'll definitely make it like either mash or defend really quickly. It's really good. It's really good. Good stuff, Bugal. Very scary. It's a very scary Taka. I like it. Things happen really, really fast in that fight. Ah, I see. They like to do stance transition. There's a lot of delay in Goat and Shell's game, but it is scary delay because it's pretty good stuff. Alright, good game, Gun in the Shell. The one frame makes it a little crazy, but actually our connection mostly was good. It just had these moments where there was some noise, but it was really good overall. No, Bukal, I have a lot more respect for your Taka. Your Taka is a very nice one. Very nice, aggressive Taka. Well, not just aggressive. It's really nice Taka. The stance is good. Yeah, the stance is really good. Taka's stance drives me nuts. The kick is like plus on hit too, the low kick, and then it's got that headbutt or the clap, the guard break. Yeah. Good games, FC Racer. Good games.
See? I thought I'm better.
I think that's it. No, there's one more round. Assassino should be winning this pretty well, I think. Let's see, Reaper. Is Reaper not here anymore? They couldn't stay. No, they're here. Okay. We're all working on stuff. Reaper is playing relaxed today. Work on developing stuff. Alright, J-Thor, here we go. Okay. Trying to be too cute. I like that so much. Didn't get the extra hit. I thought this would hit another wall. That was intense battle. Awesome battle, J-Thorn. Good stuff. Awesome wall conversions. Awesome conversions at the wall. Awesome combos. That was excellent. Keep it up. Very, very good games. Good damage. Really, really fun.
Place Assassin from Colorado area gained second and Chanchai gained third. It thanks everyone for playing. We appreciate it. That is the last league, but people can continue playing in the room if you want to.
Yeah, I am gonna go spend family time, but I really had a blast. So I want to encourage others to someone who wants to stream to keep streaming. So whether that's Assassin or whoever, or FC Racer, but let's see. Looks like everyone's got busy Saturday plans. Let's see what's going on.
I need to ventilate the house. It's still very smoky.
Good luck with that. Cross is in here. I gotta play with Cross. All right, Cross left. Okay, that's okay. But I'm gonna go rest and take care of family. But I had a great time. We're gonna definitely raid somebody. And thanks so much. This was a very fun season. Congratulations to Rock Reaper on first this season, and yeah, good stuff, good times.
Yep. So Sandra got first, breaking the streak of 5 straight quarters by Kingo. So down with the king. So and we got the Whopper taking first for the Steam League. We'll do Europe Steam tomorrow and North America PSN tomorrow. All right. So let's see who is still going to play or who's still streaming, and we'll go raid them.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Akai.
Let's see.
GG's Chanchai.
GG's. That was an awesome last game. Thanks a lot. GG's. That's it, man.
Some good sets.
Really good sets. Good sets.
I think this is the first time I win a league in months. So.
Well, you've been busy with work. I told everybody that you've been like absent for much of this league season. So.
Yeah.
I think this is second one for Steam, but I think you won the PSN League not too long ago. I could be wrong.
The PSN League? Oh yeah, okay, I think I might have.
I could do a quick check. Let's see. PSN. Yeah, Cessna.
Is Texas Showdown streaming today?
I asked Taco Pie if it is. He didn't. He's not. He doesn't know for sure.
Okay. Well, we'll put everybody. I know that FC Racer is gonna at least forward people if needed. Let me see who else is on because the list has changed.
Cessna, you got first place finish in North America PSN League on week 6, I believe. So this is the 12th set, so for a month and a half.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that's good. That's good. That's just good.
Week 7 it went. So yeah.
So yeah, I've been definitely working on improving some things. So. I know that every time I work on something, it takes a while for.
No, same for me. Right now,
you're playing so well lately, though. Like I think people haven't seen you play lately, but like you're playing really well.
Thank you. Right now, my main people that I have. So I'm getting a lot of serious experience playing rank on VEVO. Back Alert, and Bodyman, Toy Tingle, and VSC. And each one of them plays very differently in many ways, and so and I don't know the Sarah matchup very well too, so it's been a small incremental improvement as I play against them.
Sarah has been my own personal demon this year, I want to say. Like the whole year. I don't know how, why, but like it's been. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I see Goat in the Shell streaming, so he's a late fade player. I got to play him quite a few times on WAG, so let me go rate him. Goat in the Shell.